Before we get started, I just want to point out that I was and still am a very well-behaved person. However, as you may expect, I got grounded several times as a kid. Usually I got some casual punishments for ordinary stuff, like not eating vegetables, boom, grounded, no sweets for the rest of the day. Not doing homework, boom, banned for hanging out with your friends during a weekend. Making something stupid that could cause physical harm to me or others, boom, computer banned for 2 weeks. It was all casual punishments that I could barely remember. However, I still remember one punishment that changed my life. I was in the first grade of junior high school, and it was an end of the first term. For me, everything was fine except one thing. My grades weren't as good as they should be. I was an A student in primary school, but now I became a perfect C student. In Polish system it stands for 4. Hey Eric, C is a really good note. And you're right, but for me back then it was terrible. Because I knew that my parents won't like it because at the same time my brother was a very good B student. So I had to create a plan on how to not get grounded for my notes. Okay, so I give a paper with my notes to my parents and have to pretend that I'm extremely sad and say, "This is not my fault, but everything is because of my teachers." And they will support me and they will say nothing happened. I'm genius. However, the things didn't go as I planned. My parents saw my notes and almost instantly decided to ground me. But I was expecting a month ban for computer maximum. They said to me, "You're grounded. Not for 1 month, not for 3 months, but for 6 months. What the fuck? I'm joking, I didn't say that. I'm a really nice person, remember that. If you won't improve your notes, we will expand your ban. At this point, I felt like someone just murdered the love of my life, which was playing computer games. I was asking for something different, anything, but not computer ban. But my parents didn't want to change their minds. However, they said that I can use computer, but not for playing games. And since the computer was in the room next to the living room, my parents instantly were able to see what I was doing. So I wasn't able to cheat on them, pretending that I'm not playing. You probably wonder, how did this punishment affect my life? Well, it brought back to me creativity that I have lost in my primary school. Since I wasn't able to play games, I wanted to do anything related to them. I learned how to create and write blogs about games that I loved. And after a while, I came up with a perfect idea. I will create my own game and I will have to play it in order to test it. 200 IQ move. So I started creating my first 2D game in Game Maker. However, 2D games wasn't enough. I wanted to do something more complex, like 3D games, like The Witcher. So I asked my dad for help, and he showed me the software for 3D graphic, which was 3ds Max. That was the moment in my life when I decided that computer graphic is something that I want to do. And as a 13-year-old kid, I was making 3D models and animations. Here are some examples. I know that you're probably waiting for a drawing part, but there was not much of it. Because my parents bought me a tablet, I don't remember its name, but it had 1 pressure level, which means it worked more like a mouse. And I wasn't able to see anything what I was drawing on it. So I decided to leave it behind for a couple of years. The most important achievement of that punishment was the fact I was developing and exploring my own creativity. After I was free and ban was over, I wasn't the same person anymore. I mean, I still love playing computer games, but they are no longer top 1 priority in my life. From now on, I just wanted to do anything that requires creativity, because then I would be able to create something from nothing. So next time, when you get banned, remember that it can be the best thing that ever happened to you. Whoa, I finally finished my storytime video. It's been a while. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I'm really curious, what punishments did you have when you were a kid? And please tell me, what do you think about my storytime videos? Would you like more of them? Again, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!